Hello, Debbie David here, and I'm feeling like a zombie comic because even though I've died 5 times in a row at the New Way Bar in fabulous Ferndale, Michigan, I keep coming back for more. There's no better place to die than the New Way stage, I've found out. So, it's getting close to Halloween. Watch me die one more time.
Are your next comedian coming to the stage? Put your hands together for the queen of the underground, Debbie David! Wow, thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. I'm Debbie. Yes. I'm the local Ferndale drag queen. I got gentrified out of Ferndale, actually, but we won't go into that. Anyway, let's get the pronoun thing out of the way right off the bat. I prefer her and she pronouns, but I prefer her, she chocolate. So if you're going to buy me chocolate, it's Hershey. And if it's perfume, Chanel number 5, Penny. Share the fantasy with me at any time. I just got back from Kentucky, my home state, where, unbelievable. But anyway, I just got back from my 50th high school graduation reunion. This is my ring from 1973. It was quite an experience. And I stayed in a hotel in my hometown. And across the street was a Waffle House. So I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning one night, and I thought, I'd go over there in a dress. I either find a new life or I'll start a riot or something. I went there the next morning though, and they were very nice to me. I'm on strike right now. I'm not supposed to be working. I get notices every morning about where I can go and where I can be on the picket line. But I'm not in the United Auto Workers. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild. Yeah, and they just settled, the Writers Guild settled, so I can finish writing my movie about myself, but I can't star in a movie about myself right now.
Nice legs, though. Woo!
Thank you. Well, this dress I'm wearing tonight is the one I wore to Kentucky to wear to my 50th high school graduation reunion. And it was picked out by the ladies at the Methodist Church right up here on Woodward, the First United Methodist Church, where I sing in the choir. Yes, it's an all-ladies choir, but we have a bass now, me. And anyway, we had a fashion show 2 weeks ago, and Ruby and I, Ruby here, darling Ruby, she and I were asked to be in the show at the last minute, and we were so happy to do it. And they picked this dress to wear. Then the other one I wore the next morning into church, my hometown church. And the United Methodist Church, they just voted to whether to keep LGBTs in or not. And they did vote my hometown church. I didn't know. But, they come up to me after the church, the preacher was like, hello, who are you? I told him who I was, how I'd been in that church. But anyway, it was a beautiful experience. I wasn't going to get into that. A couple of weeks ago, Ruby and I were stopping at a garage sale. We love to go to thrift stores and garage sales. And we stop at this place, and they have all these different furniture and stuff. I was looking through the clothes. But they had this box of LPs, albums. And I couldn't, I'm looking through them, and it's all these musicals. Anybody else into that entire room into musicals besides me? And me? I'm a musical maven. I'm very old, Paul was telling me he wanted to hear more geriatric drag queen stories. And I got some. I got a whole bunch. But I moved into, this is my husband, Anthony, right here. Anthony's my husband, and we've been together 23 years here. He's a 27-year Wayne County retiree. We're living off his little pension right now. Oh, yeah. all his job is right now is to stay alive and keep collecting that pension, right? Listen, my life's like a movie, you know, and I moved into this senior citizen home with Anthony recently. He was taken away from me. It's a whole long story. The reason I started doing comedy here, and the reason I found out about this place, was I was running from the Ferndale police, literally. And I run in here and I hide, and I found out they do comedy night. I go, I haven't been on stage in like 20 years. I got up that night. That was the first night I met Paul and everything. That was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 months ago. I've died 5 times in a row on this stage. But there's not a better stage in the world I know to die on than the New Way Bar, boy. Oh, I love it. So my life's like a movie, right? And it's like, you've heard about the movie Crazy Rich Asians. You heard of that movie, right? Well, I'm living at the new Senior Citizen Center, and so my movie right now is Lonely Rich Widowers. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it before moving into this situation, but there's a lot more drama and soap opera going on at the old folks home than anybody else would know about. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, but back to the musical theater, finding those albums and everything and buying them. You know what they call a guy who's not gay, but he knows musical theater? Gay. And so I'm buying these albums, and I come across the entire Bill Cosby collection on vinyl, right? And they're in order. And there's like 12 or 15 of them. And a couple of them haven't been opened yet. And I'm thinking, whoa, I'm not supposed to want to buy these, but I'm a comic. This is kind of his story. I am going to buy these, and I'm going to steal as much material out of them as I can, and then come back here and tell y'all some the stories about my life in Hollywood, which is the rest of my notes here. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Debbie David on YouTube. Follow along. It's exciting.
Well, thank you, Paul Pipitone. You run the best comedy show in town, and I hope that you enjoyed my little comedy set here at the New Way Bar. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel and tell your friends to subscribe to it too. Thank you very much. Debbie David out.